What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today we're going to be reviewing the Jordan Brand Jason Tatum 2.
Phone started jumping, what a day.
Starting us off, I'll talk about the sizing and the price. And the sizing, I can recommend that you guys go get true to size. You guys are going to get a decent amount of toe space. I was able to get a decent amount of toe space. Your toe isn't going to hit the toe box. You guys are going to find some nice comfortability around the security of the ankle. But if you guys are a wide footer, or if you guys want a little bit of extra toe space, or even if you guys want a little bit of extra space on the sides of your feet, you guys can go up half a size. And the pricing of the JT2 is going to be $130. Moving on to the style of the JT2, and I'm going to go ahead and give these a 9 out of 10. The colorway of the shoe name is Mama Boy's colorway, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I love vibrant colors. From the white, black, pink, green, it's just something about vibrant colors. As you guys can already check my background, look at my shirt and stuff like that. I just love to have colors that stand out and just are eye-catching, and for me, these are eye-catching. One thing I do like about Jordan Brand this year with the JT2s is that they decided to go with this type of colorway for the debut colorway, and not like the JT1s, because I don't know if you guys remember the JT1s. They had the black, red, the beige. It was called the Zoo colorway, and that just wasn't it. I just did not like that colorway. I think that was one of the worst colorways I've seen for a debut shoe, just in my opinion. But this one does exactly the complete opposite. It's vibrant, it stands out, and I think that's the direction that a lot of people, a lot of signature athletes are going now, especially like with LaMelo and stuff like that, and Jason Tatum's and Luka's and everybody else that's changing it up. They're making these vibrant colors. The materials on the shoe do feel good. There's no stiffness. Colorway is what really stands out and resonates. Next, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I'm going to go ahead and give these an 8 out of 10. Inside the shoe, you guys have a Nike Air Strobel unit alongside a foam, also paired with these textile pods. And what these textile pods are going to do for you guys is, if you guys watch Jason Tatum, then you guys should know Jason Tatum likes to move laterally a lot, from Euro steps, side steps, step backs, and even some of his fadeaways. Obviously, he does finish to the cup and stuff like that, but if you guys see, he takes angles, so he takes a lot of lateral movements to go ahead and finish north and south to the basket. And these textile pods are definitely going to give you guys a little bit of that explosive energy, because I felt that when I was doing Euro steps, side steps, and step backs. And it's one of the shoes that I got to be honest with you, that I did feel that type of laterally explosiveness versus like north and south. North and south, you guys are going to get a little bit of explosive energy, but where you guys are going to feel the most of the cushion impact, or the cushion and the explosive energy, is laterally. And I got to be honest, this is one of the first shoes that I felt this in. So Euro steps, side steps, step backs, some post fadeaways, anything that has you doing some lateral movement inside of your game, you guys are definitely going to feel the best of the cushion aspect. Now, while this shoe is on foot, this shoe is definitely going to be centered more towards court feel. So if you guys like court feel shoes, then this is going to be something that you guys might want to look for. If you're like me, like more of a boost off of the ground, this shoe is still going to give you that good amount of impact force protection upon jumping and landing. Really just one cushion setup in here, which is Nike Air Strobel. Also, this is a lightweight shoe, just like the JT1. So if you guys are a fan of lightweight shoes with good amount of impact force protection, that's going to be centered towards court feel, but also you guys are going to feel that explosive energy moving laterally. JT2s might be something you want to look at. I wouldn't recommend that you guys take this outside because of the cushion aspect. I don't think it's going to last you guys anything good on asphalt. I think this is strictly for like the wood, the hardwood floor. So I wouldn't tell you guys to take this shoe outside cushion wise, because I don't think it's going to do anything good for you. I think you guys are going to feel that pain to your knees and stuff like that, just because it's not enough cushion. It's decent cushion for inside, it's just not enough for outside. But other than that, the cushion is solid. Moving on to the traction, I'm going to go ahead and give these an 8 out of 10. Inside the shoe, you guys aren't going to hear any squeaking moving north to south, but you guys are going to hear squeaking moving laterally east to west. One thing about the JT2's traction pattern is that it is going to attract dust. It does a really good job of fighting it off, as well as you guys are going to see bits and pieces of the traction pattern isn't translucent, but I will say that it doesn't miss, and it does hit, and also they have some rubber along the outside. But one thing I don't like about the Jason Tatum 2's traction pattern, and what I didn't like about the JT1's, is the top part here and this part here and alongside the sides. The one thing I don't like about it is its foam, and that foam is just like on the PG5s. Like, I love the PG5s. Those were one of my favorite shoes, and still is one of my favorite shoes. But the one thing I don't like about that is that the traction pattern weathers away. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but if I play with these like over the course of 6 months or 7 months, I will say that it is going to start to weather away. This part of the traction pattern, alongside the rubber part of the traction pattern, is going to be just fine. These parts here that's made of foam, I can definitely tell they're going to weather away. And I can see it a little bit when I was playing inside these shoes as well. So I would tell you guys, one thing I don't like about the Jason Tatum 2s as well as in the 1s is that the fact that the traction pattern is going to weather away, which is kind of going to force me, if I really like this shoe, to buy another pair, because that is going to start to weather and wear off. And I also would not tell you guys to take the shoe outside at all. Don't even do it. Even if it's your last resort, don't take the shoe outside. It's not going to hold out against asphalt. Trust me. You probably got like at least a month or something if you were to take this shoe outside, because it's just gonna wither away. But like I mentioned earlier before, if you have a lateral type of game, Euro step, step back, side steps, post fades, if you're crafty ball handling as well, if you have anything that's gonna have you guys moving laterally and then get to the cup, this is definitely gonna benefit you and complement your play style the best. Attacking the basket, going downhill, north to south, I don't think you guys still are gonna get a decent amount of traction output, but you're not gonna get the best of what it's definitely meant for. It's built for somebody like JTs and stuff like that. So if you're a scorer of that type of sort, then it's definitely going to benefit you laterally. But if you move straight up and down, it's not really going to benefit you the best. You'll get a benefit, but just not the best. So I think if you have that type of play style like JT, this shoe is definitely going to benefit you and complement you traction-wise. And last but not least, we have the support, and I'm going to go ahead and get these an 8 out of 10. Inside the shoe, you guys are going to get a really good amount of padding around the ankle bone and Achilles heel. You're not going to get much around the tongue. But one thing I will tell you guys in advance is when you do cop this shoe, there's going to be an extra lacing hole here that's not going to be the lace inside. Put the lace inside of it, and I'm telling you guys are gonna thank me later, because this shoe is definitely gonna hug around your foot and it's gonna hug around that ankle. One thing though I will say about this shoe is it doesn't stay as tight as you tie it the first time. So like while you playing 5v5, if you guys get to like, let's just say the score is 6 or 7, and it's a hard fought game and stuff like that, and you're going to 12, 15, you guys probably are gonna need to stop when it's out of bounds play or a foul call just to retighten it. But other than that, this shoe support wise is definitely gonna hold you guys up. Ending it off with the ranking of the JT2s, I'm gonna go ahead and give these a B rank. Now, if you guys wanna ask me which is better between the JT1 and the JT2s, I'm gonna tell you guys the JT2s are gonna win that. But it's not by that much. I think the JT1s, I had them at like a B minus, and these I had them at a B. So they did what they should do. Each year you should improve your shoe. It should be better than the last one. So if they continue to do that with the JT3s, I'm expecting them to be like a B plus or A minus. But regardless of that, talking about the JT2s, the style I really like. The style is nice. Like I said, it's vibrant colors. It's gonna stand out on the court and stuff like that. So that's what you want. The cushion aspect is a little bit different. Like I said, it's an 8 out of 10. It's close to the ground, but you guys are really gonna feel that explosive input and output, or explosive output, moving laterally, Euro steps, side steps, and stuff like that. The traction pattern on this shoe also is a decent one as well. You guys are really gonna feel that traction output laterally. Moving north to south, you guys are gonna feel a little bit, but you guys are really gonna find it complementary to your game, moving laterally, east to west, Euro steps, step backs, post fades, and stuff like that. And the support on this shoe is a good one as well. You guys are gonna get a good amount of padding on the ankle bone and Achilles heel. But anyway, that's gonna go ahead and be the end. Of this video. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, doing my community polls. Follow me on the gram, maybe on TikTok. I don't know, because TikTok may or may not be banned or anything like that. But I always appreciate y'all reaching out, helping me attain monetization and stuff like that. You know, without y'all, none of this would be possible for me. So I really want to say thank you to a lot of you guys. Also, the next shoe that's going to be coming out is the Harden 8. Trust me, I haven't been as consistent as I like to be so far this year to doing shoe reviews. I've just been doing a lot of other stuff, behind the scenes stuff, and working and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to build this into a career so I can take this to the next level. But I got y'all, don't worry. So the Harden 8 will be coming out next. But other than that, like I said, that's gonna be the end of this video. My cat's out the door crying because he want to come in. I'm gonna have Chauncey send us out, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Got anything you want to add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching Tate's video. See you next in Tate's video. Bye.